And it was a decent week for Greg and I. 16 points apiece. Yeah. 16 points for us, 14 for Gary Schofield. An absolute shocker for the fans forum. They only picked up 8 last week, which means
in fact, Warrington let me down. If Warrington hadn't scored, I'd have had an extra 3 points.
Well, there you go. That's greedy. But that's where the prediction league currently stands. So let's get into some predictions. Starting off this Friday at the Be Well Stadium, support stadium, Wakefield taking on Wigan Warriors. Let's not forget, last year, nobody gave Wakey a prayer against Wigan in the same fixture, and Wakey won it. Really interesting. Let's hear what get your predictions in the chat, those who are watching us. Gary Schofield, he's gone Wigan 9-17. I agree with him. I do think that Wigan will win this, albeit I think Wakey will be competitive. 9-17. The fans forum, though, see it as a Wigan 18+. Greg, where do you see it?
Wakefield are on a roll.
Yeah,
they're on a roll. I know, and there's got a lot to be said for momentum. And if they can back those results up, I can see Wigan 9-17.
Outstanding. So it's a clean sweep. It's a clean sweep, but I'll tell you,
I was going to go Wigan 18+, but I think Wakefield have found something.
Well, if the reports of Gale are correct, that's a blow for
Wakefield. But they've found something that Wigan may well struggle at parts of the game, but I still think I don't think it'll be the whitewash that some people predict, but I think Wigan will win.
Well, all bar Linda Blumsom are saying Wigan. She's going Wakey 1-8. God bless you. God bless you. Give them some encouragement. And do you know what? You might be right.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. We then go into this one. The Castleford Tigers taking on the Lee Leopards. And I fear for Castleford exactly the same way that I fear for KR. The middle unit will destroy Castleford's middle unit. They will absolutely destroy him. I can't remember the actual stat. In fact, let me find it. My dad was down yesterday, and I was talking to him about the Lee Hull KR game, and the meters, mate. The meters. So in game of the week, I said I thought the problem that KR would have would be the middle unit.
Yeah.
In that game, Luckley and King started for KR. Amon and Mulhern started for Lee. Luckley and King got a combined total of 97 meters in that game, compared to 327 on the other side.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got no prayer in hell. You haven't got a prayer, and the fact that it sounds like it's the same old. Hopefully, Robbie Mulhern's okay. If it's the same pack going into this, like Warrington did when we had a bit of a pack at the start of the season, I think they will absolutely bulldoze them. I'm going Lee 18+, Gary Schofield 9-17, fans forum 18+ for Lee. Over to you, sir.
I think, like I said a few weeks ago, when Lee beat Warrington at the start of the season, nobody would have even considered the fact that Lee's pack could have matched our pack. And I can't see Cass with again, no disrespect to the players they've got. Just that Lee pack is phenomenal at the minute, and it's on a roll.
Best in Super League, mate. Bar none.
And I'm going 18+ Lee.
Well, pretty much the chat is following suit, albeit Ian Judson's trying to have a Gary Schofield moment. He's going Castleford 9-17. Good.
Stranger things have happened.
But you're going 18+, yeah?
I think I have to, yeah.
Good man. Right. We then get to the Sky game, a little game happening at Halliwell Jones Stadium as Warrington take on St Helens. I think Gary Schofield in his column in League Express very, very harsh on Matt Duffy, saying if he wasn't an Australian, would he have been dropped? Duffy's been okay. He's made the least amount of errors of any fullback in Super League. He's not. I don't know where they're coming from with Matt Duffy. For me, unless I'm seeing it wrong, I just don't know why. Duffy's getting very, very assured under the high ball, dangerous in attack.
He's made. I think when Matt Duffy makes a mistake, it's a howler, and I genuinely think that's what it is. When he does make a mistake, it's a big mistake that leads to points being scored. And I think that's the reason. Some players can do little tiny knock-ons, can drop balls, and it comes to nothing. When Matt Duffy's made mistakes this season, more often than not, it's led to points being scored against Warrington. I think that's what he's getting at.
It's harsh, though.
Yeah, quite possibly harsh. Do you know what? The little voice in my head is saying Warrington can do this, but common sense prevails, and this is going to be Saints by 18 plus.
Yeah, everybody's gone on Saints by 18 plus. I was very close to saying 9-17 because, like last year, nobody gave Warrington a prayer against Saints last year, and they very nearly did them. They will. You'd hope that Warrington will lift, but they won't lift enough to win it. For me, it'll be interesting to see. Right, we then move.
What have you said then? 9-17 or 18?
No, I'm on 18. 18's all across the board for Saints. Right, we then go to this one on Saturday in Perpignan. Catalan Dragons taking on Huddersfield. Catalan, a winning streak of 7. Can you see it not being a winning streak of 8, Greg?
No,
you can't.
No. Again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
I just, Watson is under serious pressure, I think.
Watson
but I think Catalan, 18 plus Catalan.
18 plus to Catalan.
Yeah. Sorry, our friends in Huddersfield, but even you've got to admit that it's not looking good at this moment in time.
No, it's looking pretty damn grim. The way in which this has gone, Catalan 18 plus, I'm going, you're going Catalan 18 plus. The fans forum are going Catalan 18 plus, as is Gary Schofield. So no major surprises there. Right, it's now time for the game of the week. Here it comes. So the game of the week this week, it had to be, didn't it? The Hull derby, a city divided once again. Obviously a massive win for Hull KR in rivals round this year when, well, let's quite frankly say it, they absolutely demolished Ep for breakfast. Say whatever you want, the Hull FC, but this is a different Hull FC team now, getting into a bit of a groove. Tony Smith getting his thumbprint on it. And here's one for you. Before you come in here, Reggie, myself, Gary Schofield and the fans forum all see this as a black and white win on the weekend. We actually see Hull FC as the winners. I've got 9-17 FC. The fans forum and Gary Schofield a little closer, 1-8. For those people who are disappointed over us not really talking too much about the Saints Warrington game, everybody pretty much thinks that Saints will win that by 18 plus. So go on, mate. Hull FC.
Yeah, we've not really had a shock of the round, have we yet?
We haven't.
And everybody would think that Hull would kind of quite easily win this.
Well, the form's with them, isn't it?
And what?
The form was with
them. Tony Smith is with them. Hull KR have hit kind of a bad patch at the wrong time coming into this game. As I say, there hasn't been a shock this round yet. So I'm going to go Hull 9-17.
Yeah.
No
9 to
shocks here, I'm
17
afraid.
Hull.
No, I think it's going to be a weekend of no shocks. We've had
Weekend of no
Wakefield.
shocks at all.
We've had Wakefield, providing the shocks over the last couple of weeks. I think this week it'll all go to form.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think,
absolutely. Absolutely.
I think Hull will have a little bit too much. I think I've probably got too many out. Hull out running into it. Sparked by Magic Weekend.
Yeah.
They seem to have found the mojo since Magic Weekend, and I think and is this what time's this on TV?
It's big day, Sunday.
Same time as Warrington Women versus Saints Women at the Halliwell Jones.
Shocking.
Absolute shocker.
So which you actually going FC by?
9 to 17.
9 to 17, same as me. Right, yeah. Okay, and then bringing down the curtain on the weekend, Salford taking on the Rhinos. Good news for Salford. It is thought that the Spine could be back for this one, which I think is big. And that's why I've gone Salford. I'm going Salford 1 to 8. The Fans Forum and Gary Schofield going Leeds 9 to 17. But I'm going to take a punt here. If rumours are true, the Spine returns for Salford, I'm going Salford.
I am going to go. I don't think there'll be a shock this weekend. I'm going Rhinos 9 to 17.
Okay, so just me going Salford on that one. One thing's for certain, it's going to be some great rugby league play.
That could be a stroke of genius, sir.
It could be, or it could be disastrous. But anyway, you've got to take these little gambles, haven't you? Every now and again,
mate. Every now and again.
Along the way.